Yes, people, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel, people. Make sure you're subscribing as always. Make sure that you're liking the video as well. But listen, 3-point collectors, people. Yeah? Back to winning ways. Yeah? Because before the game, I told you, look, it's a must win. We need to make sure that we win. Yeah? And ideally, I wanted it to be more convincing than today. But I'll be real with you, people. Sanchez was a fucking hazard today, people. Yeah? Sanchez was a big hazard. Yeah? We're going to get into him because I want to speak about the positives first and then we'll go into him because he's got to get cooked today, right? I was at the bridge and this brother was making the whole stand lose their shit, bro. Yeah? Some of the names I'm hearing my man getting called were mad. Yeah? And I couldn't even defend him because just some of the passing from the back, just unbelievable. Unbelievable. And when you're watching it from behind the goal, people, where you can actually see what he's doing, it makes it even worse. Yeah? It makes it even worse. But let's get into the game first of all, man, because like I said before the game, it was not going to be an easy game. We can't take these lot lightly because they've got the likes of, Gordon. Obviously, Gordon didn't play today. I think he's injured. They had Harvey Barnes that started, and I rate him, to be fair. He's very direct. He's got good end product. Isak started for them. They had Almiron on that, on that other side. But end of the day, you don't take teams like this lightly because they can hurt you, same way you can hurt them. You know what I mean? I thought it was very sharp at the beginning of the game. I thought Jackson was showing us that he was going to have a good game today. Like I said the other day, you can always tell when a player's going to have a good game. And from early doors, the first few touches and that, when Jackson was getting the ball deep and dropping and, giving the ball to Palmer for the disallowed goal, I could clearly see that he was locked in today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? Obviously, against Liverpool, he weren't really involved as much. He did some good bits here and there. He scored, of course. But today, I could see he was going to have a good game. Yeah? Was beating the press, right? We were going through them in the midfield. Yeah? Jackson, like I said, created a very good chance for Palmer. Obviously, Palmer scored, but it was offside. I was actually late to the game, so I was watching the game on my phone quickly. Then I got there, right? And, straight after getting there, I'm seeing Palmer straight through, bro, the midfield. That pass was unbelievable. Unbelievable pass. And Neto, listen, I can't lie. Neto still had some work to do on that side because end of the day, he's got fucking, what's my man's name? They've got Livramento. Livramento's not a dead right back. Yeah? He still had a lot of work to do. He managed to get past Livramento and he just plates it for Jackson. Yeah? And that's another goal for Jackson. That's what, 9 GA in 9 games. I think he's sitting on 6 goals at the minute, right? This season. Yeah? He's got back-to-back goals now. Yeah, his finishing's getting better. I was saying to Alex, because I was sitting next to Alex at the game, he's now starting to lock his foot. That's something that I kept saying he's got to do. Because a lot of the chances that he scores, or fluffs, sorry, he doesn't lock his foot enough. And these are just basics of the game. Today, old Jackson might have just not locked his foot, bro. Yeah? But he just made sure that finish was assured. Very, very good bit of play there because we started from the back all the way to the front. And like I said, Palmer's pass, yeah, to Neto was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Watching that in person behind the goal, because obviously when Palmer played it, I'm sitting on the other side, so I can see it from when he's picking up the ball from our defense. And it was mad. It was mad. Yeah? He's another one that I could tell from early doors he was going to be on it today. Yeah? Because like I've said before, people, when Palmer has a meaty game, he tends to turn up in the following game. Yeah? Because he probably reads things that people are saying on TikTok and saying on Twitter and that. He's like, what? You not talking about me like this? Say nothing. Let me turn up. And that's exactly what he did today. Yeah? He turned up. Yeah? Obviously, Newcastle, they got the opportunity. They kept playing it to the left-hand side. That's the same pattern I kept seeing. Yeah, the same way that we tend to use our right a lot, they were using their left a lot, right? Harvey Barnes, they doubled up with they doubled up on that side up against Gusto. Plays it. Very, very simple pass to Isak. That goal reminded me of the pattern that we had for our goal as well. Yeah, it was a good goal. It was well-worked goal. They cut through our midfield, played it to the left. Pretty simple. Isak is there. Goal. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they were checking for the offside and that, but listen, I like how they're giving the advantage to the strikers these days because I don't want to be seeing them things getting chalked off because if that's us, I want to be seeing that given as a goal. You know what I mean? And in all honesty, like after that goal, we kind of struggled to get our foot on the ball, man. Like, we're getting our foot on the ball in parts, but in terms of, creating chances, weren't really creating many chances. Madueke wasn't really on it today. We just kind of looked a bit stale. For the last 10, 15 minutes of the game, we was keeping the ball, cool, but it just looked a bit stale to me. It looked like we were void of ideas, I didn't really know how I felt about Reece James left back, Gusto right back. I thought Reece today was brilliant. Yeah, brilliant. He had an important save off the line. You know what I'm saying? Winning the ball back in the air, in the box. He was very, very important today. Very, very important. I need to watch the game back because obviously I was sitting on the other side of the pitch, so I couldn't really see on that side. Yeah, but I could see that it was him. That was again, like I said, clearing it off the line and just being a beast in the box. And that's what we've missed with him because we know Reece James is very good defensively, right? We had to dig in deep. We come out in the second half. Once again, Maresca, I don't know what this guy says to these lot at half time. We come out firing. Yeah? Before you know it, we win the ball back. Lavia plays it to Palmer. Palmer, very good finish near post. And that seems to be his signature move. I can't lie. I don't really see Palmer bend it. It's normally near post. He just laces it. Yeah? Caught Pope off guard because Pope probably thought he was going to go across goal there. Right? Go near post sometimes, bro. Very, very good finish from Palmer. You know what I mean? Yeah? But that was good. But what I was seeing in the second half is that was counter-pressing very well. Lavia, Caicedo, every time that the ball was coming down, like I said in my preview, I need these guys there to be winning the ball back quite high. We kept winning the ball back, right? Neto getting on the ball as well, dangerous, crossing in the ball. On the other side, like I said, Madueke, he wasn't really on it today. Yeah, and the subs from Maresca today were a lot better. He brings on Mudryk, he puts Neto on the right, he puts Mudryk left wing, right? Again, at this point, we kind of fizzled off a little bit, yeah, when we scored the second goal. We started to dig deep at this point. Newcastle were keeping the ball well. Like Newcastle, they're not a shit team. They're just low on confidence right now, and obviously they're not scoring many goals. But defensively, they're good. You know what I'm saying? They've actually conceded less goals than us, right? But today, like I've said, we had to dig in deep. And that's something that last season we struggled to do. So I've got to, give props to the likes of Fofana, the likes of Colwill, obviously Reece James. Gusto, I thought defensively he wasn't bad today either. You know what I mean? Fofana, he had a little, scrappy moment when Reece had to save him and that. But apart from that, I thought he was actually all right. Enzo came on for Lavia. I thought Lavia was good, like I said, with the counter pressing, winning the ball back. Enzo, when he came on, off the ball, he was working very hard. Because today we played a pivot. And that's what you want Enzo. You want Enzo on the pivot rather than, playing further up and just getting done on the transition. Because the thing about us, I keep telling people, we counter press. So the risk that you take with counter pressing is if the other team beats that press, there's now a hole in the midfield. Yeah. And that's exactly what happened for the first goal. They beat our press and they managed to get it to the left and they ended up scoring from it. Right. But if we're going to play like that, we score a lot of goals like that. That's the thing. No risk, no reward. It's as simple as that. You want to counter press high, you're going to risk getting done on the transition. It happens to Man City all the time. When Man City break down their attacks or teams beat their press, you see that teams can get at them. You know what I mean? But in the second half, I can't lie, I was impressed with how we defended. I was impressed how we, stuck together. Because the ref today was moving crazy. I thought Nkuku, when he came on, was a little bit of a pest up top. For me, it wasn't a penalty. And I had a very clear view of that as well. It was soft. When he got given, I said, oh, listen, that was very soft, innit? You know what I mean? Yeah, if that was against us, I'm fuming. So I'm kind of happy that it got chalked off because at the end of the day, I don't want to be winning games from crazy decisions like that. I know it happens to everyone, but at the end of the day, have some integrity. You know what I'm saying? We love the game for being fair. Yeah, I don't want to be seeing penalties being given like that in the Prem, bro. It's a contact sport at the end of the day. Nkuku cut back. Dan Burn used his body quite well. It's a contact sport. It wasn't mad. He didn't clatter him. He didn't try to get the ball like Trent last week and just not get anywhere near the ball and take him out. It wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? I would have liked for better chances to be created today because I feel like we didn't really create much, in all honesty. We took a nice counter attack, which we've been seeing this season, of course. And like I said, it took a little bit of brilliance from Cole Palmer. But away from that, there's Mudryk. Mudryk obviously got a chance. He should have bagged that, to be fair. We didn't really create much, man. Let me see some of the stats here, yeah? Just in case. See, right now, 1.68 XG. We had one big chance. They had 3. They had 1.85 XG. They actually had more XG than us. Yeah, we had 17 shots. They had 11, right? And their keeper saved it 5 times. Like a lot of the shots that we were having were from outside the box. Like Neto had a shot as well in the second half, which was saved nicely by Pope. But overall, we weren't really cutting through their midfield much. Like I wasn't really seeing Jackson having any one-on-ones or anything like that. And Cuckoo, you know, there was certain times where he was actually winning the ball back legitimately, and Simon, whatever his name is, Simon Hooper, was giving it as a foul. Another shit ref. You know what I'm saying? These refs in this league are just so bad. So bad. Officiating today was terrible, bruv. I was seeing us winning the ball back cleanly, pickpocketing players, and it's getting given as a foul. You know what I mean? But listen, Sanchez, yeah? This brother needs to get dropped. I am praying that Jorgensen puts out a masterclass on Thursday because honestly, I'm sick and tired of this guy just consistently giving the ball back to the opponent. Every single week, he's just doing something, right? And I'll be real with you, our defense today was good in the second half, yes, we dug in deep, but I just felt like we was going to concede. And that came from him. He gave me that feeling of unease today, yeah? He was making me stress today. Every single time, he's just giving the ball back, yeah? And if I read some of his stats, people, it's ridiculous, right? 6 out of 24 completed long passes. He attempted 24 long passes and only completed 6. 20 out of 39 accurate passes. Yeah? 20 out of 39. Yeah? He didn't really have to do much in terms of his shot stopping today, in all honesty. But he was so bad. So bad. What more has he got to do for him to get dropped? Because I actually want to see Jorgensen come in because Jorgensen's not a shit shot stopper. And he's better on the ball. I'm just praying on Thursday, please, Jorgensen, do something mad where it's like, yo, he's got to stay in the 11 now. Because I could keep telling people, for me personally, Jorgensen will help the team play better. Because from back to front, we're not going to be panicking as much. Sanchez just does not make me comfortable. That's the issue. And when you go to the games, it makes it even worse because everyone around you feels the same way. We're all shouting, play it to a player in a blue top, right? And he just wants to keep giving it back to them. This guy's a bozo. He's never going to change, bro. He was third choice at Brighton for a reason. Yeah? I've been bigging him up because I like being fair. If he plays well in terms of his shot stopping, I'll big him up. His shot stopping hasn't been poor this season. It's just these stupid passes where he just gives it straight back. An issue that you have is it puts the team under pressure and it makes the likes of Colwell and Fofana, it starts to make them a bit shaky. Every time Sanchez has a shit game, it makes our defense shaky, bro. Yeah? Because those two, obviously, they're young and they're not overly experienced, right? They're experienced players. They're getting more experience than that, but they haven't got like a leader really at that back. You know what I'm saying? So Sanchez, he's got a goal for me, bro. Yeah? He's got to get dropped and hopefully we can move this guy on because I just don't see him improving much. His distribution is not all that. Like I said, he was third choice at Brighton. Yeah? Third choice at Brighton. But Caicedo today, he made 7 interceptions versus Newcastle. Only one other Chelsea player made more in a single game in the last 10 years, and that was Kante against Liverpool, right? Caicedo today was all over the place, winning the ball back, just popping it off. Let's see how many he got here. Ground duels, he won 4 out of 7 ground duels, 49 out of 52 accurate passes, 2 key passes. He was everywhere, just winning the ball back for us. And like I said, without Caicedo when they're adding that physicality for our team, it is peak for us. Yeah? I'm seeing Andre Santos scored 2 goals today. He needs to come back into the squad. He needs to be in this 11. He needs to be part of this squad. Starting certain games, coming off the bench, getting against certain teams. Like today, when Lavia came off, he would have been perfect. Because him and Lavia are like for like. Yeah? I'm seeing Santos as one of the most duels in Ligue 1 as well. Right? Because the way he reads the game is crazy, Santos. Very, very good player. And from the moment I saw him, the first moment I saw that guy, I said, yeah, this is going to be a serious player for us. I bought stocks ASAP, right? Like I said, Enzo wasn't bad when he came on, but when you're talking about a player that's good on and off the ball, Santos is that, bro. And that's what Caicedo was today. Brilliant performance from Caicedo. Reece James, brilliant from him today, right? Palmer, another solid performance from him. And Jackson, like I said, yeah? Jackson, there's 5... Nicholas Jackson is the 5th quickest player to reach 20 goals in the Premier League for Chelsea. Yeah? Costa got it in 26 games, Palmer in 27, Hasselbank in 33, Mark Stein in 37, and Jackson in 44. Yeah? He's getting better, people. He's starting to improve. His finishing's improving. His movement's improving. Right? Right now, he warrants a start in this team. Because people like to say, oh, Nkuku should be starting and that. And other week, I flirted with the idea. But Jackson just offers us a lot more up there. He seems to be a little bit more disciplined now. I'm not seeing him really shouting at refs anymore, constantly getting unnecessary yellow cards. You know what I mean? It's nice to see. It's nice to see because he's young. Yeah? And he can get to wherever he wants to get to because that guy on the ball is very good. It's his finishing that he needs to consistently keep improving. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he's getting there, people. He's getting there. But listen, we move, man, because listen, Spurs, they lost today against Palace, which was unexpected. I did not expect Palace to get their first win against Tottenham. Like, Tottenham aren't the best team, but end of the day, Palace have been meaty, right? So right now, if we go look at the table, people, yeah, let me even bring this up. So you've got Tottenham, they're on 13 points, and you've got United lost, right? 11 points. I'm actually looking forward to Match of the Day because I haven't watched Match of the Day in ages, but I'm gonna watch it today because I was at the game, right? Obviously Arsenal drew, so they're only a point ahead of us. Aston Villa a point ahead of us. So, bro, we're in touching distance. This is exactly where I want us to be right now. Yeah, we've got United away next. We need to make sure that we go to Old Trafford and we pick up all three. We need to make sure, people. But I'm just relieved and I'm happy that we got all three today. Yeah, we didn't play shit today. We actually played quite well. In all honesty, there's certain things that we could have done a little bit better. But overall, I thought the in-game management from Maresca was good. Like I've said. We dug in very deep, which is, you know, what you would expect against a team like Newcastle, who are not shit. You know, I know they're not on form, but they're not a bad team, right? And we took some, you know, we scored some very good goals. Our quality prevailed today. You know what I mean? But let me know what you think of my take, people, man. Let me know what you thought about my thoughts. Let me know what you think about this Sanchez, brother. Because, people, I'm just tired. I'm sick and tired of him, bro. I can't deal with this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? And let me know who your man of the match was as well. I'm probably going to give it to Reece. You know what I mean? Until the next one, people. Love.